だからやっぱり男の子は王様でしょう。
Let me guess, from her? Satoshi's shoulders really couldn't have been more slumped. He looked utterly defeated.
ほら元気出して。水着の女の子たちだよ。さあ一人一人見ていってもらいましょう。もうみんな恥ずかしがりなんだからさつきが見本を見せてあげる。さとしくん、この水着どうかな。
水着っていうか貝殻つけてるだけだから。だから紐がついてるんですってちゃんと見てくださいよ。
Sasuke followed this comment by immediately thrusting her chest forward, placing it dangerously close to Satoshi.
触ってもいいですよ。
Oh my gosh.
だってさとしくん王様だから。
Chasso. You know what you have to do.
Do I though? Do I?
Chasso, you need to boop the boob.
Did you really just say that? A boop the boob?
That's all that could come into my mind, okay?
Boop the boob.
It's not one of my prouder moments, okay?
But it's definitely one of your funnier ones. Grit. I'll summon the FBI.
Oh god.
Satoshi nervously swallowed. His stomach was purely butterflies at this moment.
Oh god.
Gingerly, Satoshi poked one of the shells with his finger. There was a sense of the shell cupping inward slightly, then puffing back out.
Oh no.
ちょっとお兄ちゃん。何してるのよ。持田くん、校内で不純異性行為は禁止。持田くんってそういう人だったんだ。
Oh, this is entertaining.
Huh? Satoshi came back to his senses all at once and realized that the mood around him had shifted. His friends and classmates had thirsted for his blood now.
Oh god.
And with that, the king is now conquered.
Oh god. That's one way of doing it.
Satoshi, battered and bruised, managed to eke out a very thin and faintly voiced plea.
まあ、ちょっかい出してきたのはさつきちゃん中学生なんでしょ。色っぽいわね。
Very voluptuous.
You could look down at her chest dejectedly.
ねえ、持田くんにああいうことするのやめてくれる？はあ、あゆみーな怒らないで。さとしくんはみんなのものだよ。みんなでめでよう。は？あゆみーな？はいはい。それじゃあさつきのお手本を参考にどんどんアピールしていきましょう。ほら、ゆかち。
Satsuki pushed Yuka forward from behind, forcing her to confront her badly bruised brother.
Oh god.
お兄ちゃん、似合ってるかな。ゆか、初めてのビキニなんだけど。
Oh, he's gonna be terrified to say anything now in fear of getting beaten.
Satoshi immediately averted his eyes while Yuka covered her chest with her arm. Wait, what happened?
Oh, wait, I think her top fell off. I wasn't paying attention, but I think that's what just happened. Oh yeah, it's exactly what just happened. Oh no!
では同じくビキニのナオミさん。
ほらほら照れてないで。
Naomi slowly, hesitantly, walked up close to Satoshi.
Oh god, not that position.
The two of them looked at one another more closely, and almost like the exact same time, they each just couldn't hold it in anymore.
サトシの格好面白すぎる。
なんだよ。でもまあ自分でも笑える。
マジックでヒゲとか描いたらいいんじゃないの？鼻の下に J のマークのやつ。
But we're just talking about that?
I think so. At least we're all on the same page.
完全にバカ王だな。ナオミの渡り廊下でビキニってのも結構笑えると思うんだけど。
だよね。
Playing the personality card, is she?
Neither Satoshi nor Naomi could stop it. They both just burst out laughing from the very pits of their stomachs. It was quite annoying, so I had to kill them both.
Lightning struck and took her out right there on the spot.
What the fuck was that? I think my sister just got shot in Call of Duty.
Rippy dippy.
As soon as they did, all the tension present among the other girls instantly melted away.
おかしいわよね。こんな不気味な廃校で水着でハーレムとか。傍から見たら妙なサバトみたいに見えるかも。冷えてる。
Kind of are.
皆さんいい感じにほぐれてきましたね。それでは王様をゲットするのは誰か。ビーチフラッグ対決開始です。スタートラインに並んでください。
The whole gang moved as a group over to the white line drawn on the ground at one end of the walkway and took their positions as indicated.
全員うつ伏せに寝転んで手を顎の下に置いてください。
砂浜じゃないのに寝転ぶんだ。意外ときちんとやるのね。冷たい。
それでは皆さん準備はいいですか？
Oh god.
スタート。
Everyone shot to their feet as soon as the starting pistol. When did she get a starting pistol? Fired. I like how they question it. When did she get a starting pistol?
さあ引き続き実況の水原さつきがお送りします。合図とともに各馬一斉に走り出しました。
誰が馬よ。あの子本当に中学生？なんか競馬の実況中継みたい。
Oh gosh.
選手慌ててしまったのか砂もないのに足を取られて転倒。これは痛い。
What? Get-
That's gotta hoit.
各馬一列
Oh,
に並んで
that's gotta hurt.
誰が抜けるか。
Yeah, with one of the Patini Joey Wheeler.
頭一つ抜け出した。
もうなんで私がこんなことを。でも負けたくない。もし賞品がサトシのキスだったら他の子にキスなんて嫌。
次に出てきたのはおさぎの委員長あゆみ選手。
Dun dun.
Naomi turned to look, and sure enough, Ayumi was right alongside her now. She was laser focused on the road ahead and not even turning to look back at Naomi, nor saying a word.
なんで委員長がこんなに頑張ってるの？もしかしてサトシのことが好きなの？ちょっと
Oh, the competition's beginning. Oh, the poor Teach.
あのトーコって子はやる気がないし、やっぱりライバルはダッシュだわ。
Naomi put every bit of energy she had into her feet, practically kicking the ground out of the way.
All I can imagine is them like Naruto running like through trees and over crap. Just dust in the wind.
I imagine Sachiko just doing the Ed run.
Oh god.
And she did so. She swung her hands increasingly wide arc.
それにしてもこの渡り廊下なんでこんなに長いの？
状況によってぐんぐん距離が伸びる天神小学校の渡り廊下を選手た
Watch,
ちが
I don't know how, but watch this be like that one time where someone completely random wins the race unexpectedly.
point, I just imagine Satsuki and Sachiko are just in a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
伸びてんじゃないわよ。ほう、ナオミ選手、スパートをかけました。また正当です。このまま逃げ切るのか。
このままじゃ負けちゃう。
Oh no.
転倒したユカチと最初から走ってないトウコさんが全然レースに絡んでこないですね。どうしましょう、幸子さん。
ちょっとルールを変えるわ。
Oh no.
サトシの身につけている王冠、マント、ブーツをそれぞれ一つずつゲットすること。
Oh no.
Oh no. There are 5 contestants.
Oh, no.
He's only got 5 items on him.
何もゲットできなかった最後の一人は大切にしてるもの一つもらっちゃおう。
You don't have to say that with that face.
絶対嫌。
All at once, the 3 of them just bolted.
すっごい
Sachiki leaned in and whispered into Sachiko's ear.
幸子さん、今日は楽しい文化祭にするんじゃな
A
いか。
fun culture festival.
さっきのは冗談だよ。
そうなんだ。
Sachiko kept a smile on her face as she said this and retained it afterward as well, but it was impossible to know what she was actually thinking. Satoshi, who was standing at and serving as the goal, saw the throng of swimsuit-clad girls running at him with extreme vigor and was taken
なん
aback.
でみんなあんな怖い顔でこっちに向かってくるのか。
Satoshi began backing away. All he did, as he did, all the scary things that happened to him in Heaven and Host began replaying in his mind. In this place, the slightest bit of unreadiness could result in a swift demise.
捕まったら本気でやばい気がする。いきなりハサミを突き立てられたりするかもしれない。心臓がドキドキしてきた。ここにいちゃダメだ。
Satoshi placed one hand at the door to the annex, and as luck would have it, it wasn't locked. It opened with barely any effort.
ごめんなさい。
And with that, he leaped inside.
どうした？
Satoshi took a close look at his surroundings.
お、ここで動きがありました。なんとハーレムの主人公であるサトシ君が逃げ出したようです。さて、どうなってしまうのでしょうか。
Satoshi quickly surveyed the 2 doors on either side of the old building's entrance hall. Oh no.
Oh god.
I can't lose any of my items!
こっちは棚が倒れている。じゃあこっちだ。
He fled through the open door deeper into the building.
男子トイレ。ここに入って隠れるか。
The entrance to the building flung open, and the continuous sounds of footfalls rang through the halls.
サトシ君に続いて女の子たちも次々と別館に飛び込んでいく。
Oh gosh. What a way to die.
ダメだ。絶対見つかる。逃げよう。
To Satoshi's panic-addled mind, the affectionate calls of his female friends might as well have been the roars of monsters. Satoshi yelled out and they began running once more, focusing every last survival instinct he had into his leg muscles.
これはラブコメというよりホラーになってきましたね。幸子さん的にはこれどうなんでしょう。
We let it slide.
Sachiko was clapping. She was clearly loving this.
オッケーのようです。
Satoshi began running up the stairs to the second floor. Naomi was right behind him, however, and she was and she was sprinting so fast that she had to take 2 stairs at a time. Despite the bikini, she was no longer felt cold. She felt only the desire to win. Not a good view.
Oh god. Thumbnail.
She called out to him from mere steps behind, but he wouldn't turn back to look at her.
どういうことよ。なんかだんだん腹が立ってきたんだけど。
Satoshi, you better run now.
Yeah, now you actually need to run.
Once Satoshi had reached the 2nd floor, he bursted through the door. At this point, Naomi had just crossed the threshold from 1st floor to 2nd floor herself, but she caught up quickly and had him cornered right by the girls' bathroom. Naomi leaped into the air towards Satoshi's back, arms outstretched, reaching for his cloak. But she missed. She had misjudged the distance between herself and her target, and her hand grabbed a rather different article of clothing.
Oh no!
She had put considerable power into her grab, and thus encountered almost no resistance. Down they went. The scream she let was more like a squeak, as if she needed to make noise but knew she had to stay quiet, and couldn't quite reconcile the two. The upper part of his buttocks was completely exposed, and her eyes could focus on nothing else. Then inevitably, he lost his balance. As in Naomi, she fell toward him just as he fell toward her.
Oh.
Did they just go right through the floor?
No. But,
Oh dear, I know what that muffled means. Somehow the physics of this all worked out much way they were now staring into one another's eyes, lumped together in a heap on the floor. From an outsider's perspective, this must have looked like it had been happened intentionally, and they were about to enter a lover's embrace. I don't think she's quite understanding the situation here.
yeah. Well, I mean, if he doesn't pull up his trunks, eventually she'll get it.
Well, I mean, oh yeah. Pull them down, not take them. Satoshi focused his attention on Naomi's face, which, although then closer than it had ever been before, had a familiar calming effect on him. Both of them began to blush and turn their eyes to look away from one another. Ayumi was the next girl up the stairs. She must have been running hard enough to cause shortness of breath, as her chest was rising and falling a lot quicker than naturally should have. As she beheld Satoshi and Naomi's predicament on the floor, her neck stiffened too. For all the world, it looked as if they were cuddling.
She's about to have a heart attack.
Within her bosom swirled a mixture of jealousy and irritation, and neither one seemed it would let up anytime soon. They were competing, in fact, which seemed to burn her chest the quickest. She put both hands on the sides of her head over her ears. Suddenly, very clearly in pain, Satoshi and Naomi instantly became concerned.
Shinozaki.
Ayumi began shaking. Then, all at once, she opened her eyes wide.
No.
Oh no, she darkened. Even the look on her face had changed. It was as if she aged several decades in only a few seconds. Satoshi and Nomi ran down the stairs as quickly as they could.
サトシどうする？まだ追ってくるよ。
Oh dear.
I think it's time to rock and roll.
音楽室がある。鍵が開いてる。中に入ろう。わ
かった。
The two of them entered the music room.
どうしよう。
ピアノの下に隠れるんだ。
Just as he said
What a
this, the doors of the room
grand
flew
idea.
open.
Get it? Get it? Piano. What a grand idea.
Oh,
Grand
fuck
piano.
you.
こっちに来る。
静かに。暗いから簡単には見つからないはずだ。
As if in direct defiance of that statement, however, Ayumi suddenly crouched down and looked directly at the two of them.
いたー。
She grabbed Satoshi's shoulder with almost superhuman force and yanked him out from under the piano.
捕まえた。
Kiss her. Do something. Fix her. Slap her.
しっかりしろ、篠崎。
Hold
Hello
on your
to my
pants
brother's
again.
friends.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good.
That's good.
What are you guys doing?
Playing a very weird game.
Yeah,
Playing a weird game. What's the weird game?
Corpse party. Which
said
equals usually a lot of death, but strangely not that much in this game.
Well, I play Call of Duty, so I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Have fun!
Okie dokie.
Said okie dokie.
And that has been a cameo from my sister.
Surprise guest star appearances.
Yeah.
At least she showed up for this part of the harem and not the earlier parts.
Sure.
Like 10 minutes?
I mean, I can go grab it now.
If you want to. I don't know if there's any in the fridge. If they're not in the fridge, they're on the porch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you hear that? I'll be right back. I gotta go grab a beer.
Okay.
Satoshi put back against Ayumi, trying to break free from her grasp.
篠崎。
He managed to put enough force into his push that Ayumi lost her balance. Unfortunately, this caused her to slam her head into the piano hard.
篠崎。
委員長。痛い。ここは。
She had a big frown on her face and was rubbing her head where it impacted the piano.
篠崎、大丈夫か。すまない。
何が。
She was staring blankly at Satoshi. Hello, kitty.
記憶がないのか。その体がぶつかった拍子に篠崎を突き飛ばしてしまったんだ。それで頭を。
I had a question. Is his trunk still down?
No, I think he at least he had to pull them up, before they ran.
Just imagine this whole time he's been wearing them down this.
when they were running down the stairs, he's just waddling away.
No, I can't get that image out of my head.
This entire time, he's just been.
He's just doing the Patrick run with his pants down.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
よくわからないけど、町田くんが大丈夫ならいいや。ああ。
Alright, come on, people. You're supposed to be stripping him of his clothing.
本当か。ごめんな。
But not all of his clothing.
ここは天神小学校。 人の心を狂わせる場所だ。追い詰められ別人のような一面を見せてもおかしくない。行こうか。
Satoshi, Naomi, and Yumi all stood up and walked out of the music room together.
紆余曲折あって皆さんまた戻ってきましたね。でもいいんですか、そんなにまったりしていて。1回戦の目的分かってます？
The three of them were taken aback. They'd gotten caught up in the hunt. The end goal of the beach flag competition had totally slipped their minds.
そうよ。
Acting as quickly as she could manage, Naomi pounced on Satoshi, swiping the crown from his head in one quick movement.
王冠ゲット。
Ayumi thought the same thing, albeit the moment later. She leaped at Satoshi and tore off his cloak. As it was being stripped from his body, Satoshi spun in place dramatically.
取ったわよ。ナオミさん、あゆみさん、ゲットおめでとうございます。さて、残りの3人はどうなってるでしょうか。
After a short wait, the pitter-patter of frantically approaching feet became audible.
お兄ちゃん、いた。やっと追いついた。もう校舎一周しちゃったわよ。
Yuka and Mishui approached Satoshi calmly, as if trying to edge closer to a deer.
もう、なんでビーチフラッグが逃げるのよ。
すいません。なんか怖くて。
Miss Yu and Yuka each took off one of Satoshi's boots off of his feet.
シシド先生、ゆかち、おめでとう。疲れた。もうダメ。ということは？
As if on cue, Toko finally made her way through the building's entrance.
残念ながら、トウコさん失格です。
Toko looked only very slightly taken aback by
脱
this.
落者に与えられる罰とは？
Toko shot a dirty look over Sachiko, obviously putting on a brave facade. This was believed, however, by the excessive shaking in both her arms and legs.
一回休みです。え？残念ながらトウコさんは2回戦はお休みになります。アピールタイムが減ってしまいますね。これは辛い。なんだ、そんなこと。もうどんな恐ろしいことが起こるのかと思ったじゃない。
She immediately fell to her knees on the spot after hearing this, perhaps out of sheer relief.
大丈夫？
Satoshi seemed to think there was something more serious, so he rushed over to her side and checked on her. She flashed him a stiff smile.
安心しただけ。天神小学校だからどんな怖い目に遭うかと思ってたけど、楽しい文化祭って本当みたいね。
なあ、そうだな。
Toko glanced over Satoshi and saw the gentle look in his eyes. Immediately she turned away and realized her face had gone red.
何よこいつ、どうしてそんな優しい目で見るのよ。
No, baby girl, you don't get to come on my desk when I'm recording. Greedy kitty.
That's what cats be, man.
何焦ってんのよ私ったら。
Toko shunted these new feelings deep down, unwilling to even entertain them.
ダメだね。男なんて信用したらきっと裏切られる。本性を表すに決まってる。でもあの笑顔は信じてもいいかも。
The girls, having completed the first round of this challenge, were all breathing rather raggedly. They were visibly exhausted to the point of collapse.
熱い1回戦でしたね。どうですか、幸子さん。もっと見たい。
はい、今日の主役がこうおっしゃられてます。というわけで皆さん頑張りましょう。
As long as it'll get you out of that bikini.
1回戦です。次の舞台はなんと
Hey, Jessa.
みんな大好き保健室です。
Oh no.
Oh no. Well,
Oh,
you know
no.
what? I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I actually need to be heading off to bed. So, round 2 gets to wait.